them jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Them bags like
I go for mine, I got to shine.
now throw your hands up in the sky.
I go for mine, I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on this EP, mama. I'ma push it down.
Hi, welcome to the Bethany and Sasha Lifestyle Choices show, where we weigh up the real life issues which affect you, our viewers, the teenagers of today.
Today's topics are commitment and responsibility. To start off today's show, we will begin with our regular section, where we define the words of the week.
So what are the words of the week, Sasha?
Well, the first word is commit. Let's Google it.
Okay, well Google says that to commit is to give entirely to a specific person, activity or cause. Does that make sense to you?
No, not really. Anyway, the next word is commitment. Okay, it says commitment is the act of binding yourself intellectually or emotionally to a cause of action. By binding, do they mean tying ourselves to something with
I
rope?
think so. I think that they mean we try really hard at something because it's what's really important to us. What does commitment mean to you, Sasha?
Well, in that case, commitment to me means looking beautiful. I try really hard in the mornings to do my hair and my makeup too. And it's really important to me because, well, it just is, you know? So I'm committed to looking good. What does it mean to you, Bethany?
Commitment means to me showing up to each and every cheerleading practice and remembering my uniform and pom-poms, because if I didn't, I'd let the team down. And it's really important to me because we want to win championships this year. Go team!
Great. Well, let's move on to the next word of the week. Response.
Well, it says here that it is the HTT response message as defined in section 6.
What's section 6?
Okay, well, the next word is responsibility, Sasha.
An obligation to perform assigned activities. I think that they mean that by doing our makeup and remembering our pom-poms for practice, we're being responsible for ourselves because that's our assigned activities.
Okay, great. Well, let's move on to the next section of the show, where our viewers send in their questions about issues they have, and we try to help them figure out what the right and wrong decisions are.
Our first letter this week is from Jessica, who lives in Ohio. Hi, Jess. She says, "Hi, Bethany and Sasha. My boyfriend and I want to go away together over the summer break. The only problem is that my parents have arranged for us to go as a family to California to visit my grandparents. I haven't seen them in years, but I really don't want to let my boyfriend down."
Well, the responsible thing to do in this situation is to tell your boyfriend that your family is important to you too. And although you would love to go away with him on the holidays, you should really see your grandparents. If your boyfriend really cares about you, he'll understand. And who knows, maybe you can go away together next holidays. Our next letter is from Jean-Pierre in I can't say it.
Ottawa.
You say that one.
Our next letter is from Jean-Pierre from Ottawa, in Canada.
Hi girls, I need your help. I really want to go to this party on Saturday night, but if I go, then my footy coach will cut me from the team. And this is my only opportunity to get a scholarship to college. I know it seems obvious just not to go, but the rest of the team is going, and so is this girl I like. What should I do?
Well, you sound like you are really committed to your footy team. And you're right, the obvious choice is not to go. You say that this is your only chance of getting into college. If that's the case, do you really think this one party is worth the risk? I'd say stay away from the party and ask the girl out on a date. Who knows, maybe she'd rather go out with you than go to the party. Well, that sums up our show for the day. Let's finish up with some quotes about commitment and responsibility.
There's a difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in doing something, you do it only when circumstances commit. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, results only.
When work, commitment and pleasure all become one and you reach that deep well where passion lives, nothing is impossible. It's good to know that if I behave strangely enough, society will take full responsibility. Ashley Brilliant.
Responsibility is the price of greatness. Winston Churchill.
Provision for others is a fundamental responsibility of human life. Woodrow T. Wilson.
Commitment unlocks all the doors of imagination, allows vision, and gives us the right stuff to turn our dreams into reality. Jane.
Unless commitment is made, there are only promises and hopes, but no plans. Peter F. Drucker.
Liberty means responsibility. That is why most men dread it. George. Make sure you tune in next week. We'll be discussing freedom and have a special guest speaker who I'm sure you'll find very interesting.
Now, before we go, here is your weekly dose of happiness and laughter.